raucous environment. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Ohio State's offense comes on the field first today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
And the running back takes the handoff, moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out, so now you're way behind on the sticks.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught, completion. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Short pass finds the tight end. Finding space at the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players with today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. A quick spin move. He's swarmed by the defense. The Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting they thought with certain formations they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and ones like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
He eludes the rush. Broke one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. And the Red Raiders will line up to boot it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Powers through the tackle. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the mark.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught quickly. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. The Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. This should be the last play of the quarter. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down inside their own 40. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on fourth down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
And looking to throw now on first down. Got him. He's sacked.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return.
He didn't really... Anybody open, he just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And that run produces a decent gain. The Red Raiders will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now for that 20-yard line. The shotgun handoff here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And here's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Anytime you see a defense sit back and cover. Quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job.
Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Red Raiders have bring the punt team onto the field. Back at the punt for the 4th time today. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs. They can not just catch the ball. Once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Get set.
And the quarterback dropping back. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on 3rd down.
The defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Doesn't get rid of the ball, trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Pass caught. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The Red Raiders will send the punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
I mean, is this guy a threat or what? I've been so impressed by what he can do watching him this week on film. I was excited to see him get a chance to show what he could do, not just throwing, but watching him make plays like this.
Keeping it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. Now it's 1st and goal.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Still looking to put something on the scoreboard. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Direct snap to the back. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, hand off inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running back has it on a screen now. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Catch made on the out route. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal. The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And this one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And now they'll run it on the draw. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the interception taken to the house, a big six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. And a second down behind the sticks now. Movement here from the tight end. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And it'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. These playoff games, there's certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So, 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Handing off on the draw play. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. This screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Makes a quick catch. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the offensive go to work at 44.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The gain makes it second and medium.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
2-9 Philly.
There's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone.
Here we go.
And the single back takes the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize that any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead. After the pressure field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense has a lot of work to do and not much time to do it. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain